Hello my friends and welcome back to Italy, a place to love YouTube channel. So this is my second video for today. The first one that I recorded is about the beautiful Castel del Monte castle, where I've talked a bit about the history. But now let's do more at not walk and talk, but talk to talk, let me say. So about the topic of today's video. So now we are at the end of 2024 and at the beginning of 2025. I came here on purpose because this castle, anyway, for me has a very particular meaning. We are talking about energies, we are talking about vibes, okay? And so basically when is Christmas time or New Year's time, we are always very close. I mean, we are during the solstice period, the solstice time. And the solstice, as you know, is when we have the shortest day of the year, okay? Now, so basically for me it's important when I have the occasion during the solstice or during the equinox, for example, to go in particular places where the energies and the vibes are particular. Now, as I said, this is an ancient castle, has 800 years old, has this octagonal shape. So for me, who decided to build this castle, for example, because I consider that ancient people had a lot of knowledge, maybe, who knows, even more than us. And so why they built such a place, such a castle in the middle of nowhere with this particular shape? I believe that they did it because the energies. So, and because I'm a spiritual person, I believe in energies, that we are like batteries, the vibes, and it's very important for us to recharge. And now, for example, my resolution, and now I go back, I want to open this topic about my resolution about 2025, which Karen, one of my dearest subscribers, she said, "Oh, Antonio, why don't you make a video about your resolution about 2025? And I started thinking. Now, 2 days ago, she wrote to me this message and this comment under my video, and I have to say that I thought a lot about it. And no, I have to say that I don't have particular resolution for myself for the year that is coming, for 2025. Maybe there's one thing, but to be honest, I don't even want to give up with this bad habit, so that I'm a smoker, for example. And I say no, it's not in 2025 that I want to give up smoking. Maybe I will do this in 2026, 2027. I still want to keep this bad habit with me. Anyway, this is the life. Nobody is perfect. But so back to the energies and to the vibes and recharging the batteries. So for me it's very important now to look at this 2025 in a very positive way. Even if personally, and not only personally, things in on this planet are not really going in a very fantastic way at the moment. Obviously, me, I'm here, I moved to the south of Italy. Let's talk about, for example, 2024. For me, 2024 had been such an extremely important year because I took very, very big decisions in my life. It started from 2023, from the end of 2023, when I decided to sell the properties in Ireland, and when I decided to leave Ireland and to relocate here to the south of Italy, which for a lot of people was telling me, Antonio, you are simply not okay. How come? What is bringing you here? There's nothing. So, first of all, the south of Italy is a lot underestimated. a lot, a lot, a lot. I don't know why, but not only from, I'm talking about the locals. The locals are underestimating that much this place that I even have problems to understand why. Now, if you watch the video before, I've talked about Friedrich II, the emperor who built this castle back in the 12th, 13th century, and he was German. And from Germany, he moved to the south of Italy. And once he moved here, he never left it. I mean, maybe he left, he moved somewhere, but he decided that the south of Italy would have been his home forever, to build such a beauty here, such a unique, it's unique in the world, is a UNESCO heritage, this castle. So, and so back talking about 2024 was the year that, anyway, I left Ireland. I've done this big bet about settling here in the south of Italy, to buy the property, to buy the house. I had to buy. I was forced to buy because I have to have a roof in Italy, for example. The moment I decided to sell in Ireland, anyway, only just to keep your stuff, well, it's important to have a home. Then my goal, as you know, was to buy the cheapest property with no renovation works to do and so on. But I have to say that all the things that I planned for 2024 went through exactly as I wanted. Some people around me are shocked because, for example, one goal was to relocate here. Another goal was to buy the property and to spend a certain amount. I spent 30,000 euro altogether. And that was my goal, to not spend more than that, with no renovation works to do. Then, me and my wife, we came here without a job, okay? So basically, I said to myself, we have to start working from home and to find a way to create a job. Anyway, in the end, my wife, she's working from home. Me, I'm making videos here on YouTube. I'm still not successful that much as I wish, but 2025 is gonna bring me a lot. But still, the way that anyway I started generating a little income for here, that it was exactly what I was expecting. As I said in many videos, I wasn't expecting to make more than 1,000 euro a month. That for me is already amazing. So it's enough for me to live here. And then, what else I want to say? That anyway, 2024, all the things that I planned in 2024 went as I wanted. Now let's talk about 2025. Talk 2025, so you see, I don't have resolutions, but mainly I have wishes about 2025. And this is the reason why I came here, to try to attract all these vibes, all these positive energies, the sun, all the good things that is possible to bring to the life, to bring it, and not only to me, because we work for ourselves, but we can also put our little effort to the entire world, to the entire society, to the entire humanity. I believe in this kind of energy, so I'll try to do my little, to give my little contribution. Maybe might sound a bit mad, I don't care much. So, because of obviously there is my life, which I bring on every day, which I forward day by day, which I look after, which I'm thinking, what I'm gonna do, what I'm not gonna do. So, and these are the things that we all do in our regular base life. But then, we can also do something at a collective level, not only at a personal or selfish level, which doesn't belong to me. Because if I want to be selfish, if I want to be focused just on myself, it's extremely easy. I mean, that's the easiest thing that we can do in our life if we want to focus just on ourselves. But if it's not only about ourselves, but it's also to do a little contribution in the world, So all I can do is with the energies, with the vibes, because I don't have political powers. So I cannot decide to stop a war tomorrow. I cannot decide to stop a war here or to stop a war there. This is not under my control. So what can I do? We live under someone else's decisions. So, and to be honest, I want these decisions going in a certain direction. If I can bring my little contribution, I repeat, from the vibes point of view, from an energetical point of view, then I come here where I consider a lot of energies, a lot of vibes are concentrating in this place. But this is not the only one in the world, because, for example, when I was in Ireland, during the solstice, I was going to Newgrange, for example. Many of you knows, in particular all the Irish, go to Newgrange just simply to recharge your batteries. Or if there is an ancient construction built by ancient people 1,000 years ago, go to that place. For example, the most amazing place I visited in Ireland for me was Skellig Island. I don't know many of you, if many of you know this place. I will actually recommend you to Google it. Skellig Island was a kind of monastery built in the middle of the ocean on a small island, very high, small, and the monastery was built on top of the island. For me, that is a unique place. I can tell you more. Did you ever heard about St. Michael, for example, that there is the St. Michael line that starts from Skellig Island in Ireland and arrives down to Jerusalem. So there is this line that starts from this Skellig Island and goes down to Jerusalem. On this line, several monasteries were built during the Middle Age time. For example, not far from here, there is one place on the Gargano Peninsula where there is a monastery dedicated to St. Michael. Or, for example, close to Torino, there is Sagra di San Michele. Or in France, there is Saint Michel. Or there is also St. Michael in UK, in England. And then to start from Ireland down to Jerusalem. There's another monastery. Now, I can say, how is it possible that people 1,000 years ago knew to build a certain amount of construction of monasteries or building on the same line that connects the Skellig Islands in Ireland from Jerusalem to Jerusalem? An example. This is, anyway, I like to study this type of things, so I'm trying to share this type of information. Here we are also on that line. It's not far the St. Michael line that is connected. Now, if the ancient people were doing these things, there is a reason. And because I don't know, because we don't know, we can only study history and know when it was built, but the reason why they were doing such a thing, such a castle, kind of in the middle of nowhere. There are no houses, there's nothing around. So an isolated castle here, and with this particular shape. Again, so then, to make the final conclusion about 2025, I really hope that we are all gonna live in a better world. Because I deserve it, you deserve it, we all deserve it. Now, we are not powerful people, we don't take decision, and we are actually under the decision of someone else powerful. But we can detach if we are happy, if we are satisfied, and if we are not, if we are not too much manipulated, for example, by the medias. I can say I watch more often YouTubers because are individual persons like me. Someone turned on a lovely motorbike here. I hope you can hear me. Anyway, I hope the wars are gonna stop. I hope financially, economically, things are gonna be stable, because I'm also concerned. I follow the economy, and to be honest now, this is not the video where I'm gonna talk about the forecast of the economy in 2025. I cannot read I cannot be really optimistic from this point of view. I don't see the powerful people really taking decision to say, no, it's time to put the things in order. Actually, many of us, many people are struggling. That's not good. That's not good. So we must be positive. In my little contribution, I know I'm at zero, I'm nothing, but I have to do my best to live in a better world. Again, the most important thing for me is that all the wars are gonna end at least a peaceful agreement. Something that stop bombing children or stop bombing here and destroying there, that someone can sit at the table and say, okay, let's draw a line. This was before we were like this, and from now on we're gonna be like that. Anyway, if we don't do this from our small little world, things won't be able to change in a big picture, in a big scheme. So, my friends, my little contribution from Castel del Monte, from Italy, a place to love. I hope you enjoyed this. This is not a walk and talk. The walk and talk was before. This is a talk and talk. A talk with Antonio. And with you, my friends, who follow the channel. So, I really wish you a lovely day, and I'll see you to my next video here on Italy, a place to love YouTube channel. From Castel del Monte, bye!